Morning, everybody. We'll start in just a couple of minutes. Hi, Dee Dee. Lindsay said this is a little like Romper Room, and it really is. So just another couple of minutes. I decorated my set a little bit. Thought it was kind of plain. Had to do with whatever I had around the house. I didn't have a chance to go to Marshalls or Winners or HomeSense. But it'll do. A little bit of color anyway. I think we can start. Set my timer. Okay. Thanks for coming today, everybody. Let's just begin with our feet about hip distance apart. And plant your feet into the carpet or the floor, wherever you are, and get a really firm grip on that floor so you're feeling nice and sturdy. And then let's just stand up tall, lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the neck, head to ceiling, and then let's take our hands to heart. And just keep breathing in and out through the nose. And just bringing your awareness into whatever space that you're in right now. Noticing the breath, connecting your mind to your body, to your breath. And you may notice that there's sounds going on outside your door. Might be children playing or your spouse puttering around. If you're home alone, it could be the birds chirping outside, traffic. Notice those noises and just let them go. And come back to your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Quieting the mind and preparing for the day. On your next inhale, let's take a nice deep, long inhale. So breathing in through the belly, up in through the chest, filling up the chest. Open your mouth and let it all out. And once again, breathing in to the belly, into the chest. And now open the mouth and just let it all out. And just go back to breathing. And then if your eyes are closed, just open the eyes gently and bring the hands down to your sides. And we'll just wiggle the fingers. Wiggling the fingers. And let's just take our head and tilt it forward, chin to chest. And then take it back, looking up, chin to chest, and looking up. And exhaling down to the chest. Inhaling, lifting the head. And one more time, exhaling, lowering the head. And then just bringing the head back to neutral. Okay, now that we're here, let's just take our hands and we're going to clasp them together behind our back. Now you don't need to clasp them tightly. Actually, the best thing to do is to kind of make a little bit of a square with your hands at the back, because that's actually going to help to stretch out the forearms too. So making that little square behind your back, bring the shoulder blades together and really, really push out your chest. We spend so much time doing this all day that we want to stretch that chest out. So bring those shoulder blades together, heart forward, and just breathe. And now let's take our head and just turn, look over your right shoulder and hold it there for a moment. And then bring the head back to neutral. And then looking over the left shoulder, really feeling a nice, wonderful stretch in through the neck. And then bring your head back to center. Now from here, we want to take a little bit of a wider stance with our feet. And we're going to turn our right foot forward. And then we're also going to turn our left foot forward. So now if you need to widen your stance a little bit for balance, then please go ahead and do so. And then from here, we want to make sure that our hips are squared. So bringing that hip forward, the back hip, keep those hands clasped, keep the shoulder blades together, heart forward, and breathing in. And exhale, we're going to hinge at the hip forward. Now you don't have to do anything crazy. We're just hinging at the hip forward slightly. We're doing a modified pyramid here. So it's kind of like you're looking down into a pond, you know, maybe looking at your reflection. And we'll hold it here just for a couple of breaths. Feeling the stretch in through your back. You can come a little bit lower if you're not quite feeling it in the lower back. And a little stretch in through the back leg. And then on an inhale, rise up, and let's bring those feet forward. And now we're going to turn them to the opposite direction. So again, if you need to widen your stance a little bit for balance, that's quite okay. We're going to keep our hands locked together behind us. Make sure that hip comes forward, that back hip, so that you're squared and you're not like this. You want to be squared. So bringing the hands behind, bringing the shoulder blades together, extending the chest on an inhale, and then an exhale, leaning forward, hinging at the hip again. So just leaning forward, looking down into that reflection in the pond in front of you. Feeling the stretch in through your back. Again, a little bit more if you need to get a bit more of a stretch in your back. Your legs. Let's hold it here. Balance here too. And then on an inhale, bring it back up. And then let's bring the one foot forward and bring the other foot forward. And let's let go of our hands and just rotate those wrists around, releasing that. Rotate them back the other way. Wiggle those fingers. And just give it a bit of a shake. And then from here, let's just start doing this kind of a motion. I don't know what it's called. I don't have a name for it, but it's a great way to get the blood flowing. You just want to twist back and forth, swinging the arms freely. Make sure your knees are bent a little bit. You don't want your knees to be too stiff, and just back and forth a couple times. Like I said, I don't know what this is called, but it's kind of fun. So just feel it and have fun with it. Yeah, a little bit faster if you want. And then slowing it down and come back to center. So let's move our feet in just a bit. So they're hip width apart again. And from here, we're going to just breathe in, take your hands up, meet at the top. Exhale, lower them down. Again, inhale, breathing up. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, up, exhale, lower. And one more time. Inhale up, and this time let's just keep our hands together, the top. And we're going to take our right hand in our left, and again, lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck. Make sure your shoulder blades are down and relaxed. And then just bend to the side. You want to reach up and then bend. And we're bending over to our left. We're opening up the right side body. Really getting a nice stretch in through there. Breathe right into those open ribs. And then as you exhale, come back up to standing. And now let's switch hands. So your left hand is now going to take, your right hand is going to take your left hand and lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck, relaxing the shoulders. Just reach up with that left arm and then tilt over to your right. Breathing in, feeling the stretch through your side body. Breathe into those ribs. And then come back up to standing. And then lower the arms. And let's just do a few shoulder rolls back. And shoulder rolls forward. And let's lift the shoulders up to the ears. And then push them down. Really push them down. And then relax. Okay, let's grab our chairs. We're going to finish off with the chair. So we're going to be in a seated position. Your sit bones are going to be at the end of your chair. Feet are flat on the floor. And again, lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the neck, head to ceiling, nice and tall. We're going to take our left hand and place it on our right thigh. And then from here, we're going to turn to the right. Now, once you get to the side, if you want to bring your neck around just a little bit more, if it's comfortable for you, then that's okay. Go ahead. And then you can take your right hand and you can reach behind and hold onto the chair and just to steady yourself. But make sure you're staying tall and breathing. Really feeling the stretch. It's a nice spinal twist. And then bring that head back. Loose back hand. Bring it around to the front. And we'll do it on the other side. So we're going to take our right hand now. Place it on the left thigh. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. And then turning to the left. And then keeping the head going if that's what you choose to do. And you can bring the hand to the back, wherever it's comfortable. And breathe. Feeling the stretch. Enjoying the stretch. And then release the neck. And release the hands. Bring yourself around forward. And now lifting the leg up, your right leg up onto your left thigh. And just try to have that right leg down, coming down. You can energetically just kind of push it down. And let's just rotate the ankle for a moment. One direction and then in the other. And finish off with the foot in a flexed position. Again, nice and tall on the sit bones. And let's lean forward, hinging from the hips, keeping the chest high, till you feel that nice stretch in the right hip. I love the stretch. You can do this at your desk, sitting in your chair. Any of these you can do at your desk. And then on an inhale, come back up to sit in and release that leg. And now let's take the left leg, cross it over the right, Again, energetically pushing that left leg down. You don't want to push it down, but just kind of doing it on your own. Let's rotate that left ankle in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. And then end off with your foot in a flex position, sitting up tall. Let's just hinge forward at the hip. Do you feel that stretch in through the left hip? Breathing. And then come back up to sitting. And take that foot down. That's great. So from here, let's just windshield wiper those legs just a little bit back and forth, back and forth. And coming back to center with your feet flat, sitting tall. Let's just close our eyes for a moment and breathe. And that ends our class for today. And I'm so grateful for all of you coming, and I hope that you enjoyed the class today. And have a wonderful day, everybody. Namaste. Have a great day, everybody.